unofficial metal block here, kicked off by White Hat, also a pretty good Mega Man runner, by the way. He's going to be playing some Metal Storm for us. This is a really cool game. We're going to throw it over to him. He's almost ready, so just sit tight.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Just waiting to go ahead. Alright, Fiesel says I'm good to go. Time's just going to start on character control, so just whenever you see me start to move, go for it. Alright, here we go. Alright, so this is Metal Storm. It's a fairly uncommon platformer slash shoot 'em up. Its main gimmick, the thing that makes it really cool, is that you can change the gravity on will, like that. You just hit up an A if you're on the floor, or down an A if you're on the ceiling, and you can flip whenever you like. And that's what most of the platforming puzzles revolve around that. It is also important to note that this game is one-hit kills. So if I don't have an armor power-up, which affords me one extra hit, which I'll burn right there to kill that guy, you do die in one hit. And like Ninja Crusaders, hopefully we don't see that. Alright, this is the first boss. Super easy. And he's gone. So there's a big thing in this game. There's a whole bunch of wrong warps in this game, which I'm gonna be going for all of them, as many as I can try, because why not? So this is the first really puzzly stage. A lot of flipping. I just played that jump a little bit safe, because for some reason I kept dying there during practice. Alright, so in this part we got these swinging walls, these swinging walls will actually kill you in one hit, even if you have the armor power up, which gives you an extra hit, because they count as crush death, so they're just one-hit kills. And you see they flip. They automatically change when you change gravity. So once you have them figured out, I mean, it's pretty easy. And I did pick up an armor power-up, which I'm going to be hopefully carrying till the stage 3 boss, just as safety. Oh, okay. We got a little swag kill there. That's for you, Fro. Yeah, that boss is pretty easy. You just get in its face and blast it with the powered up. I don't know what that gun is actually called. The power up is a P, so I always call it the pulse gun. So pretty much on all the stages, I'm just gonna be holding right the whole time. There's actually no RNG in this game, at least not in the normal loop. The expert loop is a whole another ball game. So as long as I do these stages exactly the same, I'm gonna get the exact same pattern from these mine carts, train cars. I don't know what they are. I also noticed the backgrounds are really nice in this game. They did some really clever programming tricks to make it look like there's real parallax going on. And you see, once you know everything's coming, you can just hold right the whole time. So I'm going to burn my armor off here. And we're going to get up here for this quick kill. You can actually do a safe quick kill. If you just stand right under it, right here, and shoot up, you'll kill him every time. But it's a little bit faster to get on the ceiling. Alright, so this is the first shot I have at one of the wrong warps. I only have one chance of this, so we'll see if I can get it. Shout out to Dexter, who actually got it during his USA run of this. Dang. I was just a hair late. No big deal. That only cost like 10 or 15 seconds. Unfortunately, if you die on it, you cannot go for it again. So what I was trying to do is, there's an armor power-up right here. So for some reason, if you pick up the armor power-up and take a hit from an enemy, which those green balls are, the game will warp you forward one checkpoint. It's a very, very weird glitch. Discovered by Megara1, or Magarino. So now we get it. These were the two biggest ones that you want to hit, because you see this is an auto-scroller. Saves about close to 2 minutes if you can get both of them in this stage. But getting the second one is dependent on getting the first. So I can no longer go for the second one in this stage. If I were to be doing record attempts, that's an automatic reset. Alright, so had I gotten that wrong warp, it would have just warped me right here instantly. It's actually really neat. And then there's a second wrong warp here, which you have to... If you die on a stage, you can't get the wrong warp anymore. So you would do it on that armor that I just picked up. It's probably the most difficult one out of all of them. But you did get to see that awesome explosion when you die. It was this super nice anime explosion. You also notice the animation is really nice on your mech. You use a ton of frames of animation. This is a really nice looking NES game. But yeah, this auto-scroller is the same every time. Guy up top, guy on the left. Jump that. And there's going to be a guy on the right, guy on the left. Alright, so I'm going to burn my armor off here. Because I need to have no armor if I want to go for the warp in the next stage. And you can't already have armor on, or else it will not work. There's the quick kill of that guy. You can kill him a little bit faster. It looks a lot tighter than it is. You have a pretty good amount of wiggle room in there. Alright, this is my least favorite stage in the game. It's always really scary. Because you have these laser guys. They actually... Some of them will flip with you. And so if you get to the ceiling, they'll flip facing you. If you go to the floor, they'll flip down to the floor to try and hit you. Dang, that was really close. That was probably only like a couple frames off. That's like probably tied for the hardest warp, that one. Well, now we get to do the stages the regular way. So that would have warped me right there to where I spawned on this screen. And I could have gone for another warp right there. But these are, they are frame perfect, so you have one frame. You need to hit them on the same frame. So it's not an easy trick. In my record run, there's 5 total warps you can go for. I hit all 5 of them. Oh, that was sketchy. Yeah, whatever. I don't actually need armor for this boss. He makes the quick kill free, but he's easy enough without armor. You just carefully stand under him right there, and he's easy peasy. You only have like a couple of pixels to stand on over here. And you have to be careful not to fall into the spikes. Alright, so stage 6. This is the last actual stage. And then we have refights. This is my last chance to get a wrong warp. So we shall see if I can get it. This stage has a neat gimmick where the whole stage is just rotating, and you'll screen wrap through it. Dang, that one was a little bit early. Yeah, it just shows how tricky they are when you only have one shot at them. Let's see, I might try to show one of them off real quick after the run, because I'm going to be underestimated. Alright, I'm going to go for this little bit of swag. Did not get it. So you see those floors, they kill you in one hit. If you do a frame-perfect jump off them, you can survive and jump back onto a platform. I don't think I have any more lives, so I'm not going to try again. This boss, it's kind of hard to tell until you know what to look for, but they have a little window on the side of them, and they're only able to take damage when that little window is open. This part you have to be careful not to destroy the platform that you're standing on, or else you will fall onto the insta-kill floor. Alright, and so stage 7 is just refights. We just fight all the bosses again. This is a pretty short game once you get the hang of it. And I don't have armor, so one hit will kill me here. Yeah, the background of that stage 6 boss is from R-Type, I believe, right? I've heard someone say that before. So yeah, my PB for this is 9 minutes and 40 seconds, and I was hitting all 5 of the wrong warps. I believe Toad has the second fastest time. He's like mid 10 minutes. And then I'm not sure who else is behind that. Oops. That might be a game over. Yeah, that's fine. Saddest game over music. But for being a one-hit kill game, this game is actually like super forgiving. Like, you don't even have to refight the bosses again. It leaves you at the one. There we go. But yeah, say shout outs to Uranium Anchor. He was like he was like the OG runner of this game. He was definitely the one that got me interested in it. And also shout outs to Backslash and Dexter and Toad. Those are all the other the good runners of this game. Backslash had the record before the wrong warps were a thing. So yeah, you can do some swag. Oop. Right as I say swag and I die. Yeah, playing around on this stage. You can jump while you're upside down. But the fastest way to kill them is just as soon as they open, you hit all 3 of them. But we already died, so whatever. Alright, so this is the air quotes final boss. This is the final boss. And time is going to be time. So that was the final boss. So yeah, that was not a very good run. I mean, I died going and missed all the warps, so I mean, it's fun to go for them. And I can just show real quick. This is what a warp looks like when you get it. If I can even get it. This is like the easiest one too. There we go. So you see it warps you right to the mini boss. And then there's a second one right here, and then I'll be done. I probably won't get this one. This is like the hardest one. Nope. I did not get it. Alright, well that's going to be it for me. The next games I'm playing, I play at like 6 a.m. Starting off with a Barbie race against Kai Yang. And then I'm playing like 8 games in a row. Part of the Toad and White Hat block. But yeah, up next we have both the Metal Gear games by Jaguar King.
All right, thanks, White Hat.
So enjoy the rest of the Metal block, I guess. Metal Storm and Metal Gear.
This is fun too because he doesn't know I'm talking. So if at any point he decides to keep talking, he's just gonna plow right through what I'm saying. Nonetheless, that was man. Those warps are so tough. Any trick that involves like a death, basically, like risky to go for. Pretty ballsy to go for him. Shame it didn't work out. Solid recovery.